Mm. Hey, Sarah. It did say Ben. However, since the confession was coerced, he may get thrown back in. He was questioning today, why is he still in jail? And then we saw Evan say his confession was thrown out. So, hello, Sarah. Hello, Ninja Puppy. Hello, Melissa. Organic carrots. Well, Ben might find himself with a retrial or back on death row. Hello, tab 3. Thank you, Melissa. I haven't had dinner, so I decided to grab a few carrots real quick. So, you want to get the boring soap operas out the way first? Hey, Gina. Um, and I think we should do Young the Restless first so we can get more Days fans in here and the other soaps. So, I think the worst soap right now is Young the Restless. So, if there's any Young the Restless fans out there, or you just mad about what they're doing now, let's get that going. Yeah, we'll do Young and Restless first, and then we'll do Bold and Beautiful. And then we'll get to Days, and then with General Hospital. Hello, Gwen. Hi, Keisha. So, does anyone care about the things going on Young and the Restless right now? Because I know I don't care. Boring ones first. Um, well, you may want to start watching Friday's episode and Monday's episode, Gina. Um, you'll probably be happy with those 2 episodes. I'm glad you missed whatever came before it. Hello, Gloria. How many people are happy about Amanda and Billy? Or are you ready for Amanda and Nate or Amanda and Devon and give the fans what they've been waiting for since they killed Hillary? Lisa, you didn't miss much. Well, they stole the tape that was in her room, but the writers had her stupid enough to say she has a safe deposit box, and now Abby's going to pretend to be Phyllis to break into her safe deposit box. They didn't even say what, figured out, what bank she's in, and how she's going to do it. It's stupid. So somebody up here mentioned Sharon's storyline. Sharon's storyline is one of the worst cancer storylines I've ever seen in my life. On the last episode, she monologued with Nikki about how hard it is to have cancer and waking up in the middle of the night and Ray helping her. We didn't get to see any of that. You don't tell us how bad the cancer is. You show us. It's called acting. So, hey, Angela. Yeah, I would love to see Amanda and Devon. I thought it was really stupid when Nate and Amanda were walking out together and Devon didn't even flinch. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, Nick and Phyllis part 81. Nick goes through the same routine with women. Sharon, I'm surprised they didn't throw him with Sharon again. Um, I'm shocked. But it seemed like nobody was really messing with Phyllis. Like, I don't know what the problem was, but they couldn't pair Phyllis up with anyone. They seem to try different people, but nothing stuck. Not Adam, not Chance. You know, they didn't go there with Billy. Yeah, yeah, it's been just as boring as when that was going on. Amanda, we're just getting around to Amanda's story. I saw a soap opera digest posted on Twitter saying that Nate is going to talk to Amanda about her being in foster care. So she's Hillary Twin. It's not like we didn't know. It's not a secret. I feel like she just got rid of the stalker. Now you want to get with somebody who's spinning out of control. It doesn't make sense to me. Um, I think they don't know what to do with Billy. They don't do with Amanda, so they put them together. I'm sure she's probably going to have a Phyllis wig and glasses. They'll probably do it over the top. Or they may not even show us. Have her entering the Grand Phoenix saying, I got it. They're that cheap. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Shannon. I would love to have seen Phyllis and Jack part, whatever. I think it would have made more sense. She still has chemistry with Jack. So, so they don't know what to do with Jack and they don't know what to do with Phyllis. They could definitely put them in a storyline together. At this point, I don't think that anybody cares. They moved on from that storyline. I don't think Nick will be appalled by what she did. He might be mad for a minute, but I don't think it's enough to break them up. You know, she can cry and say it was duress or something, or put all the blame on Adam, like they always do. Yeah, I don't know how Adam is supposed to get revenge on Victor because he chose Nick, but I guess they got something in the works. Well, there's 25 likes and there are 60 people in the room. So 35 of you, please hit that like button. Thank you, Brooklyn. Please hit the like button. Okay, now it's gone up to 30 likes. So thank you. 30 likes. Still, we got 64 people in the room. Please hit the like button. That'll let YouTube know this is a good video for some fans. I don't really want him to end up with Victoria. I think that bridge has been burned. I would love for them to hurry up and get to the Victoria and Ray storyline that I'm expecting. Yeah, I wish they would bring Gina on as Phyllis' sister or something. I don't know. Thank you, Melissa, for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. Cool. We're talking about younger wrestlers. So we're gonna get the GH in a few, but let's get some more younger wrestlers question out there. If we run out of Young and Restless questions, I'll just move on to Bold and the Beautiful. But does anybody else have any commentary on Young and Restless? Because spoiler wise, a lot going on. Thank you, Gwen, for hitting that like button. I think that it's stupid that Nick doesn't know that Summer and Billy slept together. I think that secret should have came out a long, long time ago. I like the new Adam, but I don't like the change in the storyline. The storyline has gotten boring, but I do like his relationship getting better with Chelsea. I agree. It was stupid the way she turned on Adam. He was only friend. Thank you, Ninja Puppy. We're up to 43 likes with 71 people in the room. I like, I don't know how to be good drama because they don't know what to do with Amanda. She don't really have a storyline. They're very vague on the past. I like Adam and Chelsea because Chelsea's willing to work with him instead of holding him back with his revenge. Well, I didn't get to see tomorrow's episode in advance. I was wondering why Lily was back, but I think she's only back temporarily again. Hello, Sean. Actually, Brooke's not the one she needs to slap. It's Thomas. Thank you. I bet he'd do something like steal stocks or buy stocks or find some kind of way to steal the CEO chair. I don't know what the writer has in mind, but I don't like most of his ideas. Well, Nick wouldn't be co-CEO because he doesn't want the job at all. He only took the job because he didn't want Adam to have it. He definitely wouldn't want to be subordinate to Adam. And he has his own company. That's a good idea, Selena. They not this Adam. This particular Adam. I don't see them having chemistry. For now. Thank you, Feijin. I appreciate you hitting the like button. I don't know. I hope they make up, but I don't know what this writer is doing. We need a new writer ASAP. Okay, we'll do Young and the Restless for 3 more minutes, and then we'll switch to Bold and Beautiful. So at 8:55, we'll switch to Bold and Beautiful. So get your last Young and the Restless questions in. I think that they're going to put Ray with Victoria. That's why they were like trapped in the blackout together. Yeah, but it seems like that cliff isn't high enough because he kind of bounced back like Wolverine. Let's see. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, we talked about that. They don't know who to put storyline universes. It's all over the place, really. It's like they're throwing like, paper at a chalkboard and seeing what sticks, and not much is sticking. Cable's not coming tonight. He had prior engagement. Well, I think that Shauna is the one that saw the Bill and Brooke kiss, and I think just when Ridge and Brooke are going to reunite, that's going to come out. I wish whoever it was took a video or took a picture. Wish they just like put a phone up in their screen and showed them kissing. Because I'm looking forward to Katie finding out about the kiss. You're welcome, Rosemary. Um, I'm liking Adam and Chelsea too much. I don't want them to break up. I want to see them as a team working together, like they did briefly with Nikki and Victor. Yes, I do. I think that Victoria will have a hard time going back to work, and then Nick will discover that he's going to be expected to be in the job a lot longer than he wants to be, and I think that's when Adam will probably have his opening. Melissa says hi. I think that he likes the idea of Nick finally giving him what he wants. I would prefer those pairings because I really needed Amanda Devon Elena triangle like 6 months ago when she first showed up. Not sure what that's. Yes, we're getting the boring soaps out the way, so we're gonna do Young and Restless. And it's time for Bold and Beautiful. So let me scroll down. Um, and let's start getting these Bold and Beautiful questions in. Well, he may have stolen the Grand Phoenix from her, but it's because she's tried to steal it from him first. Remember, she was being underhanded when Adam was being good to her, and I couldn't understand it. Jenny, General Hospital is last. So we just finished the first soap. We got two more to go. So most likely between 9:30 and 9:45, probably around 9:30, we'll be able to get to General Hospital. It depends on how long the day's conversation will be. Um, I don't think that redeeming Thomas is the best way to go. Soaps need villains, and it'll be interesting to see how he reacts to his wedding. My prediction will be, and let me know if you like this, and if it happens, I'll be really excited. But what what I would really like for happen is they said on Friday, Hope was going to go up the steps and then come down in a way that shocks everybody. The only thing I can think of is that she's going to come down in Thomas' wedding dress. She's going to make him say that he wants her and not Zoe. That was all a trick. And then she's going to go ahead and marry Liam in his dress. I would love that because what's the point of her accepting Liam's proposal if they're not going to get married? Plus, Bold and Beautiful had a spoiler a while back that said somebody's getting married. Obviously, it's not going to be Zoe and Thomas. So the wedding you will get on Monday most likely will be Thomas and Hope. I mean, not Thomas and Hope, Liam and Hope. So I think that's going to be. I can't wait till Friday and Monday's episodes. I wish Bold and Beautiful was a day ahead, just like during the wrestlers. Oh, Hope already knows the truth, so she's playing Thomas. I feel sorry for Zoe. I said that in the SoFam group, and people were like, "What?" Because I feel like, to me, Zoe's redeemed. Um, when some people brought up Emma, I was like, when it comes to Emma, she just wanted the secret stop. She had no idea Thomas would run her off the road, um, which is probably why she shouldn't be marrying him. But they made Zoe down and out. She had nothing. She obviously don't have a whole lot of family. And she was about to get kicked out of her hotel room. She had no job, no nothing, no prospects. And then here comes Thomas acting like Prince Charming. And, she kind of like feeling like a princess right now. And then it's all just a cruel trick that he's expecting to marry Hope and letting her go through all of this. It would be different if he had let her in with a plan, said, look, I'm gonna give you like 500K. Just go along with this plan. And if she was in on it, I wouldn't feel sorry for her. But the fact that she's gonna be blindsided, I'm hoping that Carter just like sweeps her up in his arms and like take her out of the wedding, like some romantic shit. Give us some of that. Um, I don't like Ridge and Brooke either. I like Ridge and Shauna. I do like Brooke and Bill together. I don't think it'll happen. I think the way Brooke pulled away from Bill, she still wants to save her marriage with Ridge, but it's already done. It's too late. But I can't wait for Katie to be crying and mad and angry. Hopefully, she breaks something and gets drunk. That would be fun. Bring those days back. Okay, Jenny. I know we're not on your soap yet, but just hang in there, please. I think it's definitely Shauna or Quinn, or maybe even Thomas. It's one of those three. But I did read the spoiler, and I put it on, this week's spoilers, that is actually Quinn has information that's over Brooke. So most likely it's Quinn, but it says that Quinn finally has the information to destroy Brooke. And the only thing she got is out there is to kiss. But the way Shauna was looking at her phone and flipping through her pictures, I was fully expecting there to be a picture of um, Bill and Brooke kissing, but they didn't. They didn't show us, that. Um, don't be cold-hearted. The girl's been through a lot. She didn't steal the baby; her father did. She was just a ride or die kid for her father. I really wish that Brooke was more into the kiss. That would have made it less forced to me. I think it is forced in to make the plot move faster so that Ridge and Shauna can get together. But I agree, it came out of the blue because Bill's been Katie, 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 and all of a sudden, like I think in tomorrow's episode and Friday's episode, he's daydreaming about Brooke and he's talking to Wyatt about it. We didn't say anybody was getting locked up. We're saying that it's a cold-hearted move to make a woman think that you're about to marry her in an attempt to make someone else jealous and have her say, I'll marry you instead. That's just cold-blooded. It's heartless. Beth can't walk. She can't be a power girl. She can't walk. She's just a baby. I think Brooke. I think that when oh no no no, Thomas will be completely blindsided. This is like them trying to give Thomas what's been coming to him. So yeah, Thomas, don't worry. Thomas is really gonna get it. No, he didn't marry Zoe. He ain't gonna be married. It's gonna blow up in his face. Yeah, He already knows Hope is in love with Liam, but you know he's obsessed. I'm so lost. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through the comments as fast as I can, but you're Bo and the Beautiful just lit up. The comment, so many comments came through. I'm trying to keep up. Can't wait for Tom to get his. Monday. Monday should be when he gets what's coming to him. I can't wait. It's funny how Bo and the Beautiful, the build up to the storyline is boring as hell. But then when they finally get to the main part of the story that we all want, like Hope getting her baby back, is exciting. And it's going to reset, get born again. It's going to lead up to the next plot line. And here's the thing. I really, really don't want Zoe to go crazy because there's only a few crazy characters that they allow for shows like Quinn, Sheila, you know, different people like that, man, to stay on, but Black folk, yeah, I really think Hope and Liam are going to be the ones to get married, and Tom is going to be looking stupid. Right? They have no chemistry. Well, she definitely kissed him back. That wasn't a one-sided kiss. She's not like she slapped him and like, "What are you doing? You're with my sister." She went with it, and they was in that kiss for a long ass time. Everybody's in that same boat, Christy. Oh man, that might be the only thing that would break up Ridge and Shauna. Oh, these niece Richards leaving the show. I fast forwarded, so I probably missed that. So I might have to go back and look at that. Right, I think she has some strong feelings for Thomas, and I think that you know a lot of women find themselves in a situation where you know they're in a desperate situation, and a man comes and you know can change everything around, and you become really attached. Yes. Now, the best thing about Sean and Ridge is I've never seen Thornton K smile like he does when he's in a scene with Denise Richards. He smiles his ass off. It's good to see. I don't think that he'll marry Zoe, and Zoe would be stupid if, because I think they're going to get him to reveal that he really wants Hope. This will devastate Zoe and show everyone, you know, how crazy he really is, how far he's willing to go, even using his son. I think the crazy route will have her written off the show. That's why I'm against it. No, but I'm hoping that now the scenes with Steffi, Liam, and Hope was cringeworthy. The way Hope and Liam were just, oh, I love you so much. I love you too. He even told Steffi at Hope at one point, forget about that. Pointing at Steffi. Got engaged in front of her. It's too much. I wouldn't mind that. But they need to break up Ridge and Shauna. I mean, Ridge and Brooke. Name's Carter. 100% agree. Okay, in 2 minutes and 9:10, we're switching over to Days of Our Lives. Actually, Zoe wasn't really psycho when she came to the show. All she did was she never did anything. She made a mean post on social media. She was never psycho. She made a mean post and she followed Xander from London to I'm about to say Salem, California, and that's as crazy as she is. I mean, she just didn't want to lose the man that she loved and followed him to another city. You know, then she got a job that had her closer to him, but she never did a Sheila. She never shot nobody. Never tried to stab anyone. She was never menacing in the storyline. It was all about who sent the post, who sent the threatening post. But she never did anything bad to Emma, you know. And that's why, they were working together because like it wasn't that bad. It was a social media post. So that's as worse as Zoe has been, other than finding out her father switched them babies and covering for her father. Now, how many other kids in this on this show have covered for their parents that have done awful things? Look at Victor. Well, even younger wrestlers. Look at Victor and all his kids. Awful as he can be, they still stand by him. You know, still stand by him. So it's not unheard of. Hell, even Eric accepted the Maronis as his own. Mhm. Brooke doesn't have a stalker. She just got caught kissing Bill. I really don't like Sharon's storyline. Stuff he walked in on, Hope getting it on with Liam in the dressing room. It's not like they haven't done stuff to each other. Hope is far from the same. What dead cat? I mean, she had a cat that she loved that ran away. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, Caroline for now is dead. I can't say they forgot about her. So it's time for Days of Our Lives. So this says, but Sarah couldn't say they cruise, just be prepared to harmless to choose hope over you. Okay. Um, she treated the cat like a baby because her and Xander got it together. Plenty of people do that. She kissed her sister. Okay. People do that all the time. It's called, what's it called? Taxidermy? People do that all the time. It might not be, typically, things that black folks do, but, other people stuff their animals. We bury them. I won't say there's any big days news. I've already posted that Gina will be gone on Wednesday. Next Wednesday, Hope is back. We're just waiting for the time jump stuff to end. So I think it'll be over by the end of March. Um, and there's no major news that I haven't already reported on. So not really. We don't have a date when the time jump, but the thing is, Hope is coming back on Wednesday. But the thing with the time jump is they're wrapping up all the stories. They're not creating any new stories. So they now are down to Marlena with Steveno and Ben and what's going on with the baby as they wrap those two things up. Oh, and the baby switch for Brady and Sarah. So as they wrap those things up, I think whoever's asleep will finally wake up. Yes, yes. I'm actually got tired of Gina, so I'm good with Hope coming back. Steve probably comes back at the end of the storyline. So whenever the time jump ends, that'll be the last thing that happens. Is Stefano goes back to being Steve, or he may stay Stefano, and the person wake up, and then it didn't matter whether what happened. I can't say when Ben will get out of prison because Evan got off today. He's at a coerced confession, and he's about to go after David, custody of David. So one of the spoilers I had read was um, Rafe is shocked by um, a, a move that Evan makes in court, something like that. So I think that he's closer to getting custody of his kid. Yeah, and I don't think it's over yet. I think we're still going to lose a couple more actors, but they got real quiet. What we haven't seen is who's actually signed on. We need to see more of who signed on, like for the year. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for Brooke being stalked because to me, Ridge would want to protect her, even if he's mad at her. Well, that is the rumor that Evan's father is Orpheus, and that's who the baby's with. I also think that Jordan might be alive because Jordan's coming back to the show. So I don't know if Jordan's coming back after the time jump or before the time jump. So the person that's got the baby might even be Jordan, and that's how Ben gets off because Jordan's not dead. Rafe is leaving in September. Remember, they're 8 months in advance. So, he still was filming scenes when they came back. No, the thing is, they probably want something bad to happen to Thomas. So that's what this is all about. Because Thomas so far has gotten away with every single thing that he's done. Hope will be back next week. Mm. Oh, we don't know. It's too far down the road. It's like not till fall. The blackmail is a breakup Brooke and Ridge so Shauna can have him. Does Rafe deserve him? I don't know. think at the end of the month, I hope we don't take the dream into April. But does Gabby really need peace after everything she's done? I'm surprised she hasn't gotten a visit from Lonnie and Eli. I wouldn't mind shaking things up. I think it'd be even better if Jordan's alive. That way, both him and Evan get off. Can't get locked up for somebody who's not dead. I don't get Chad having Stefano's voice in his head. Don't make any sense to me. He don't have a microchip. I don't get it. I'm actually, when it comes to Days of Our Lives, I'm honestly over all of mind control. I think it's overdone right now. I thought that it was interesting in the beginning with Gina. I even thought it was interesting with Steve. But now you got Chad and Marlena. It's too much. It's too much. Well, the actress doesn't want to come back, so you can't have unless they recast Taylor, which I doubt they'll do. Hunter Tylo is don't want to come back, and she got a lot of flack for the way she looks. So that's a huge internet beating. She probably don't want to get again. Kristen kidnapped Nicole, held her captive for months, and got off like it was nothing. Gabby was zapping Julie for months, for like a year. Every time Monty came too close, and she's off. So Evan's just next in line. Let me see. Yeah, but if you can't get Hunter Tylo to come back, then they just got to move on. That's why Sean is there. Me too. I think Sean and Belle will be part of the ones that are back on contract. That's just my guess. After the last Blast reunion stuff, I think those characters will come back. No, it's at Eric House. Yes, that's why I said I don't understand the storyline. His drink is drugged. Why is he hearing Stefano voice in his head, like answering questions and stuff, and then telling him what to do? That makes no sense to me. I was Stefano talking to him, and he's just drugged. I don't get it. I really like Billy Flynn. I thought he deserved many, many Emmys over the years that I've been watching him. But since he's come back this time, he has come back like a robot. He has come back in a way that the acting is bad. He looks like he don't want to be there. He looks unhappy. I'm ready for Chad to go back to Paris. Take Abigail, go back to Paris. Yeah, that drug is going way, way too much. 9:30, we'll do General Hospital. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with everybody's questions as I see them. Um, I think that's the best get out of jail free card for Evan and Ben. That's the best case scenario because I think Ben is going to be like back on death row if Evan gets off. It's too much right now. My only explanation is a dream. So in dreams, things can get crazy. I've rode this wave of Ron and saying how great of a writer he is. But as we enter the last stories of the time jump, it's just gone way off the rails. Everybody's just like all over the place. He's potentially coming back. I know that's in the works. Whether the deal was made, we shall see. The ring can't talk to him either. I don't understand the storyline. I thought the ring was just a manifestation of sort of like when Billy would chew gum on Young the Restless, we knew it was his alternate personality. I thought the ring was just like the chewing gum. I would love for Kristen to get the baby back. I know it'll probably happen next week. So fingers crossed. Yes, Billy looks very, very, very bored. I agree. I didn't know Kate had a show. I don't know what the big deal is about Philip, but hopefully it works out. Um, I wasn't exactly a fan of him on the last Blast reunion, but it's too cartoonish at this point. It's too much. There's a line. There's a line where the audience is with you, and when the audience is going, really? We're right now at really. I'll look out for it, but I haven't heard of it. Well, I know Friday she finds out that the baby has the birthmark, I think. I'm figuring the secret comes out next week, but um, I don't know yet. I have no idea what you're talking about. You got to explain a little bit. Yeah, I feel like he's just getting a paycheck. He's not really, his heart's not into what he's doing. Um, I'm tired of Marlena getting kidnapped. It's like every other month, Marlena's back at Tamir Mansion and locked up again. Um, Probably not because I don't think they're gonna. They didn't bring the baby to the wedding, so he just came with hope. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I've never tried any, but yeah, it makes sense. Okay, guys, we have 97 people in the room watching now, and we've got 68 likes and one hater. So, could we please hit that like button? We've got 3 minutes before we switch to General Hospital. Any last days of our lives questions or comments? Welcome, Debbie Ray from Arkansas. I know Sarah's supposed to have a mental breakdown, so there's a chance she may grab the baby and run. Bell was the most interesting thing between him and the Last Blast reunion. Well, Kristen gets her baby back faster than Michael got his and Hope got hers. Welcome, welcome. Me too. I'm ready for Steve to be Steve again. We're still in Days of Our Lives, though. Thank you, Sylvia. He's he's definitely one of the worst spies I've seen. He needs to hang up his hat. Maybe stick to private investigator. You know, you can sit in the car and eat donuts and just watch and see if somebody's cheating. Nope, he's gonna get his comeuppance. Good night, Melissa. Thank you for tuning in. No, I read something about her complaining about black representation within the hospital, but I haven't read the full article. I just saw the headline. You're tired of John getting knocked down. I'm tired of John. I'm tired of Marlena getting kidnapped. I think they should really focus on some love in the afternoon stories for them. I always said, my heart to heart theory that I would love for them to be like just private investigators together, working together, and no kidnappings and just solving mysteries and stuff. That would be fun versus Stefano round 100. She'll break up with them, but Sandra and Sarah getting engaged. So she'll probably say yes to the engagement, and then the baby switch will come out. 9:30, General Hospital. We're ready for General Hospital. So, any General Hospital questions or comments? It's the last show. That's one of the night we're doing. And do you think Brad's actually going to stay in jail, or do you think something's going to happen that gets Brad free? I don't know anything that Britt can do. She showed up at the end. Um, and Angela, I love Trina, but I'm not loving how she's treating Curtis right now. But if you're in Soap Fam, you heard my theory that Curtis is a real father. He keeps saying years ago. Now, we need him to say 18 years ago, or 17 years ago, or 16 years ago, I was with Portia. That's what we need to hear. How many years ago were you with Portia? And plus, Curtis and Trina both had DNA tests done, knowing they have a close relative together. He's our father. Watch. And they always make you hate him before they end up liking him. So I feel like they're in that stage of the storyline where Trina's gonna hate Curtis, and then find out, oops, that's my father. Oh, and Neil and Alexis are very boring. I really wish Alexis would get back with Julian. At least there was more fire and passion. Her and Neil are just forced together. At least finally, it looks like black characters are getting storylines on General Hospital. Finally. Sasha said no. So, she said, "Don't let's not force it." I wouldn't. I think a twist would be if Michael married Willow to keep the kid from now. I think that is a definite possibility, and they're definitely throwing Sasha with Chase every chance they get. Um, I don't know if Britt has come to town because of her mother and found out about Brad too. But it wouldn't make sense for her to come to town and not have scenes with her mother. Good night, Debbie. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I definitely think he's going to be her real father. I like Jordan. I don't like that it took her so long to figure out if TJ was kidnapped. So we have 92 people in the room and we have 78 likes. Can 15 of you, 93 people in the room, can 15 of you hit that like button, please? I would love for it to match because that let me know I'm doing a good job. I think it's Alex. I think that's why she's so into Peter. I think it's going to be Alex, but we'll see. I thought that was really crazy that there was absolutely he didn't get sentenced yet. The judge said, you can have visitors and walked out, and there's really no security there. I'm surprised Brad didn't run for it. I think that's a lot to do with it. That she really doesn't like how close Ava is to Trina. That's the only thing that makes sense, other than them making her an angry black woman and not liking other women. So I hope it's the latter. Yeah, we should find out tomorrow. And it's the fact that TJ would only text, let us know that he's been kidnapped. But if she breaks him out, then he'll be a fugitive. And if Brad's going to stay on the show, he can't be a fugitive. Good night, Christy. Have a good one. Good night, Tori. Thanks for tuning in. I think that they're making Trina hate Curtis just because he can be her real father. I also don't think Taggart is dead. Um, I don't think Taggart is dead. Still love Trina. The writing's on the wall. No, it doesn't mean he's dead. It just means that Trina might be torn between two men if they do the storyline right. The father she grew up with versus the father she never knew. Oh, you're not in SoFam then, because I posted that screenshot of Portia's look on Portia's face in SoFam. So join SoFam on Facebook. You'll find a link in the description box of most of my videos. This one I have to wait until Facebook finishes what they do. So like a half hour later, I can edit this video and add like descriptions and stuff. But in SoFam, yes, I screenshotted that and commented in the group. Yeah, yeah, she looked like she aged a little bit because she looks old enough to be Trina's mother. But yeah, she doesn't look much different from when she was playing Whitney. I think Taggart is safe. But she knew Ava's background the whole time that she was training. I mean, in her internship. And if she really had a problem with Ava's background, then she would have pulled her daughter, told her you can't do that. Also, Portia didn't seem to have a problem with Sonny, so you don't have a problem with Sonny, you have a problem with Ava. They're both mob. Ava's not even in the mob anymore. So why is she mad at Ava? She should be mad at Sonny. Thank you, Cynthia. I think they have some great scenes coming up. I think she's Alex and she already knows and she's not being a fool. She's just protecting her son. Hi, Patricia. I mean, Taggart. Yes, but I still think she's really Alex. I think somehow Stella knows that Trina is Curtis' daughter because she's been acting mighty suspicious. We'll see. Yes, I definitely think they're going to sleep together. Thank you guys. We have 82 likes and 86 people in the room. So there's 4 of you left that have not hit the like button. Please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Good night, Sylvia. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you in the next live. Hey, China Doll. Thanks for joining us. We're kind of wrapping up, but we're talking about General Hospital. It's the last one. Um, Taggart might even know that he's not the real father. He may have just been a stand-up guy that just kind of hung in there. That does happen. And remember, um, Curtis used to be a police officer, so there may have been something going on back then. I think that he just wants to give his daughter what she wants. It's not about Peter's innocence. I think it's more about his daughter asked him for the second time when we going back to Hannah's. And that girl is irresistible. She's just cute. You can't say no to all that cuteness. I would love for Passions to come back. I think she already knows. I don't think so. I think TJ's been kidnapped by Cyrus, and we'll find out for sure tomorrow because Jordan is asking for proof. All black people don't look alike. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They do kind of look alike. More than Taggart. I don't know what that means. Oh, you were watching him. Never mind. I think that's going to be the next shakeup. Hopefully, hopefully it'll lead to some Sam action because they really low-keyed that character. What was that? Taggart does have some secrets. Good night, Jenny. Thank you for joining us and long wait to General Hospital. Yeah, I agree. Max has been getting on my nerves for a while. Trina's not in on it. Trina really thinks her father's dead. So that's I don't know that one. Okay. Yeah, I really need Maxie to be Maxie and do something despicable like she's done in the past that she has to make up for, like giving Georgie to Lulu, knowing that it's her real baby, and then taking it back. I need that Maxie back. I need Maxie to take Crimson from I'm gonna say something waitress Nina. I need Maxie to really do something to make show Nina who she really is. Well, Patricia, I am ready for Nell to go back to jail versus getting killed because I feel like they're on the verge of doing a murder mystery of like Nell gets the kid and somebody tries to kill her or kill her. Yeah, I agree. I think he might marry Willow, but we'll see. I remember. Yes. So I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. I thank everyone for joining. I see the questions are pretty much the same ones. That there's really no new questions or anything like that. So I want to thank everyone for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next SoFam Live. It will also be at 8:30 next week. And I'll catch you then. And like I said, thank you very much for joining me. And join SoFam if you haven't, where conversation will continue. And I will be getting those spoilers out to you, hopefully Friday night or Saturday morning. Have a good night.